Along with the rest of the media broadcast team, senior Nina Dim, who considers herself a Korean barbecue connoisseur, and I visited 2 Korean barbecue restaurants, Oz Korean Barbecue and Blue House Korean Restaurant, to review their all-you-can-eat meals. We began with lunch at Blue House, and when we got there, we were seated at a table almost immediately after we entered the building. In addition, Blue House had an abundance of booths and other seating areas that served to isolate us from other guests. Because of this, Blue House had a more quiet, personal vibe where you can focus on the other people you're eating with. From the all-you-can-eat menu, we ended up eating about 4 rounds of meats and 3 selections each time. We were able to get beef, pork, and chicken, specifically the bulgogi, which is thinly sliced marinated beef, beef brisket, beef short ribs, spicy pork bulgogi, and chicken. All the meats had great flavor, but Nina and I agreed that the bulgogi was our favorite. Our waiter at Blue House would frequently visit our table to see if we needed anything or were ready to order more items. And if we did need something, the waiter was very quick in helping us out. So great service, Blue House. The final price at Blue House boiled down to $23.99 per person at lunch. Considering the quality of the meat and how great the sides and service were, the experience was totally worth it. When we got to Oz, one of the first things I noticed was that it was a lot more open. Almost all of the seating is in rows of exposed tables. Oz has a loud, busy atmosphere where you feel like you're part of a big group. And after waiting for about 45 minutes, we were finally called up to be seated. We started out with the bulgogi, beef brisket, and beef short rib. Unlike Blue House, Oz includes 2 refillable appetizers with the all-you-can-eat meal. So for our 2 appetizers, we selected the sweet chili wings and cheese corn. After finishing up our first round of meats, we felt they weren't as flavorful as their counterparts at Blue House. Not to mention the beef brisket was just a bit too salty. The meats at Oz just tasted a lot cheaper and lower quality than the ones we had tried at Blue House. However, the appetizers were a redeeming factor. The sweet chili flavor of the wings was delicious, and the cheese corn was surprisingly good. After we finished our first round, we ordered the other meats we were planning on comparing, the spicy bulgogi and chicken. The flavor of these meats were a lot better than our first round, and I really enjoyed the heat of the spicy bulgogi. The total price per person came down to $23.99, and although some of the meats were disappointing, Oz gave me a good meal. When it comes to deciding between Oz and Blue House, there's no clear winner. If you enjoy a louder party scene, Oz will deliver, but overall I feel that Blue House provides a better meal with higher quality meats. But those wings at Oz are something else that I do think everyone should try. Be sure to pay each restaurant a visit in the future. Both are open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Until next time, this is Jake Longoria, the media broadcaster of the SDS Octagon.